Thank you, Anthony. Well, this week it'll be 7 years since the death of 8-year-old Gabriel Fernandez. His death exposed weaknesses within LA's child welfare system. And now social workers fear that more abused children are suffering unseen because of the coronavirus. I-Team's investigative reporter Lolita Lopez accompanied a social worker on the job to see what's being done to protect those most in need of protection.
I work nights from 4 p.m. to 2:30 at Emergency and Response Command Post.
We catch up with veteran children's social worker Sylvia Lopez just before her regular shift.
My job is to investigate child abuse referrals.
Outside LAPD's Newton Station, where she recently met a teenager brought here suspected of being sexually abused. Who made the initial call?
It was a relative.
Spell that for me. Thank you.
Calls to the LA County Child Protection Hotline have dropped dramatically from more than 18,000 calls in February to just over 10,000 in April. But in Sylvia's world, that's not good news. The dire reality has led to this new public service announcement.
Now more than ever, we are asking for your help.
The pandemic adding to the challenges facing an agency audited by the state last year. The auditor finding the department unnecessarily risked the health and safety of the children in its care. DCFS tasked to make changes following the deaths of several children, like training social workers on the use of a computerized tool that evaluates whether a child can remain safely at home.
Unfortunately, the commencement of that was right on the cusp of the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis.
DCFS Director Bobby Cagle says evaluation teams created after 4-year-old Noah Quattro died last summer are randomly reviewing cases.
Certainly, if they identify a case where there's a need, we get somebody out immediately on it.
And at this point, to your knowledge, that hasn't happened.
It has not happened.
I don't want another Gabriel Fernandez out there. I don't want another Anthony Avalos.
Highlighting 2 young boys whose deaths are connected to the Antelope Valley DCFS offices, LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva recently proposed working with the department to select high-risk cases and have sheriff deputies visit these homes, much like responding to emergency calls. A plan he says the county dismissed.
We're in unprecedented times right now.
We are willing to continue that about how we can do it, but really in a way that is not overly stressful for a family.
Meanwhile, Lopez says she will not waver in her work.
I believe in my job. I believe I'm doing the right thing. And it just makes me keep going.
For the I-Team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.